Hey everybody, what's up? I am Yan. I listen to MVs, debut songs, comebacks, new songs for the first time with you all. So I have a long list and try to watch it from time to time. And since it's my first time watching it, I'm usually pretty serious, trying to absorb and make connections and create a theory after watching it. So usually I get a little more excited after watching it and then we talk about it. So today we're listening to a group I don't think I have ever commented or watched any of their MVs before. I know they're still considered rookie groups under Woollim Entertainment and they are called Drippin. I'm not sure why, but every time I hear that it's like dripping, but you're like dripping water, like the water's dripping. I don't know, there's more meaning to that. But that's what I thought of when I saw their name. And I was like, that's very interesting. But anyways, they're a new group-ish, right? Not like a debut as of 2022, but still very rookie. So congratulations. The name of the song we're listening to is Villains. So maybe they are bad guys or they're bad or battling villains. There we go. I don't know, but I guess we'll just have to check it out. I'm guessing it might be more of an upbeat, darker image based on the title, but let's check it out right now. Whoa, okay. We might be in space just because a lot of MVs are in space these days, but I'm guessing there will be some hints of magic involved. Clouds. I don't know. Plus signs. Maybe they're gonna target something. But yeah, that's all I can guess for now, so let's just get started. Drippin's Villain. Or it's just Woollim Entertainment.
어둠 밤 깨어나 너를 기다려왔어 파고들어 부서져 숨도 쉴 수 없게 너를 덮쳐 멈출 수가 없어 right 피할 수도 없어 right 주체할 수 없는 느낌 Baby why so serious 새까만 어둠 속에 홀린 듯 너를 원해 텅 빈 마음을 가득 채워 Let me baby, let me baby 시간이 됐어 Baby, I got the power. 너를 보면 눈이 부셔. I'm the villain, villain, villain. I'm the villain, villain, villain. Baby, I got the power. 너를 보면 눈이 부셔. 오늘 꿈을 질러 너를 무너져. I'm the villain. I'm the villain. I'm the villain. Yo, it's dripping like dripping cause 넌 나를 자극해 Wanna take you back 집어삼킬래 What you gonna do 너는 나의 trigger 저리가 buster 채워버려 tension 멈출 수가 없어 right 피할 수도 없어 right 주체할 수 없는 느낌 Baby why so serious 새까만 어둠 속에 홀린 듯 너를 원해 텅 빈 마음을 가득 채워 Let me baby, let me baby 시간이 됐어 날아가 하늘 위로 날 미치게 만들어 하나가 돼 Baby I got the power 너를 보면 눈이 부셔 I'm the villain, villain, villain I'm the villain, villain, villain Baby I got the power 너를 보면 눈이 부셔 오늘 꿈을 질러 너를 무너져 I'm the villain 몰아쳐봐 넌 나를 삼켜 No way, no way, no fine 중독됐어 절대 다 보이지 않아 꿈처럼 스며들어와 미치게 만들어 하나가 돼 I'm the villain, I'm the villain Baby I got the power 너를 보면 눈이 부셔 I'm the villain, villain, villain I'm the villain, villain, villain Baby I got the power 너를 보면 눈이 부셔 오늘 꿈을 질러 너를 무너져 I'm the villain I'm the villain, villain, villain
Okay, the storyline, some parts were a bit confusing as to what's going on, but it's definitely them with lots of magical powers and a lot of cool effects too while watching. Did anyone hear that high note? I almost got distracted by the storyline, but then that kind of like woke me up and I was like, whoa, wow, someone hit those high notes. But yeah, first song that I listened to by Drippin. So yeah, let's go back to the beginning to talk more about it. So yeah, no space related, but definitely magic involved. When I saw the scene, it reminded me quite a few other MVs I've watched by other groups. Kind of the world is being destroyed, and I was wondering, are they trying to beat the villain that is destroying the world, or is it kind of their fault? And I can conclude at the moment it is kind of their fault in some ways, but then there are also other bad groups or gangs in this world as well. So that's why things are destroyed and things are exploding. But he seems to also be like the leader, and he's kind of overshadowing, overwatching all the events that are happening. And he doesn't seem too concerned or worried, but in fact, it looks like it's the way he wanted it to be. So I guess he might be the main villain out of all the other bad guys that we saw. So it's very interesting because we see them first all pass out in this bus, and I was like, did someone capture them and knock them out or something like that? But I wasn't able to really catch what's going on. We were able to see pretty much all of the setting early in this MV, so it's like a snippet before we hang out there a little longer later on. So we see them all passed out, not really sure why. I thought the bad people caught them and then kind of trapped them, but later on it seems like he's pretty chill and everything is under control. And so maybe he captured or saved all his friends. Unfortunately, they all passed out, but they were able to make it back to their home base area. And I was trying to find that right here. Thanks. It seems like he's the leader, a little bit of a Sephiroth feel, even though the wings and all are very different. But it seems like he's the leader of it all, and all his members are kind of like passed out or something happened to them, but he saved them all, and they seem to be pretty calm and chill. A very nice hideout compared to other hideouts I've seen in other MVs. But yeah, they all seem like they're waiting for everyone to wake back up and kind of continue on with their mission and plans. And at first I didn't notice until later on in the MV, but they all have some special powers, right? And so we saw a lot of scribbles here, which were some of the drawings that could create some powers as well. And then we can't really see it, but there's this magical bluish thing that probably gives them power, and he is probably protecting it so no one gets it. But anyways, we see them planning, and then he gears up, and I believe he stole something, and so we see them chasing him, and he does a few backflips, trying to escape. And so there was a lot of action going on. One of his friends, though, at the diner, which we will see a lot more later on, if not already, he kind of like gets a signal and starts playing a game, and I thought, oh, okay, this might be something else, changing the subject a little bit. I guess his name is Dong-Yun, maybe. And he starts playing, but I didn't know the game of shooting actually relates to like what's going on in this scene right here, where people actually got shot and turned into like pixelated cubes. And so I thought that was very creative in how it was done. Nothing was like ultra violent. And when he like pressed the button, confetti blew out instead of like actually blowing people up, even though they do pass out in the end. So I guess they kind of lost. So he's still overwatching everything. And then there are these people that are ready to snipe in the diner. And so he has like a magical power to draw and create darkness of some sort. And this other guy was able to summon crows. And so with the power and teamwork, they were able to save one another, even though I don't really know why. Maybe bad people or other people are trying to catch them. They're trying to just live normally or kind of like hidden. But in reality, they have like a deeper meaning. Since I haven't really listened or watched much of Drippin's MV, I'm not sure if this is a continuation of a storyline or a start of something new and fresh, but we also can tell they can control time as well. Stopping at the storyline though, I want to say the choreo did look very powerful and very strong, and a little bit of like slick smooth moves from time to time, but it I think it requires a lot of strength, as you can see from their faces as well. But here, the high note was right here, this critical point with the moon. So maybe they get power from the darkness, the moon, lunar powers, I guess. And then he zaps everyone, you know. So I guess they all have superpowers. But yeah, I really liked all their hairdos and the colors. It really looked good on all of them. And I also like the outfits, even though they're overall fairly dark, but there's a little bit of bling here and there, so it's not just completely dark, but there's a little bit of contrast to it as well. So yeah, I mean, the guy with blue hair, you definitely stood out for me because of your hair. A leader, I guess, as well. Leader, I'm not sure if he's the leader of Drippin, but you know, in the storyline, he seems to be like the boss and the leader protecting this so that he can use his powers as well as his teammates. But everything is being destroyed, and he also has fire power too. So I think this might be the beginning of them destroying the world, you know, so to speak. So yeah, tell me about your thoughts. I don't really know what they're saying when it comes to the lyrics. Maybe like, I don't know, is it even like a love song or something like that? But yeah, tell me a little bit more about Drippin, and I hope to get to know them more. Continue to support them and enjoy Villain many more times. Thank you.